What's up, everybody? All right, I'm gonna do a little day in the life. Today is Saturday. I am 14 days out from the Daytona Pro, and we are getting up about 6 o'clock this morning. I guess I got up about 5:45. Got some posing in, do my check-ins with John. Typically, I get up at 5 o'clock and go straight in and do my cardio, unless I'm doing updates with John. Then I'll do my updates and then do a real quick cardio, get 30 minutes in. But I'll show you real quick how I set up my pictures for my background and how to set the camera up. So I just clamp up a sheet, basically just goes around the door, clamps up, and then you got a mirror set up on a box so it's nice and high above the camera. And I set my camera up, and I just put my body up against the sheet. It's a good background for you. All right, so right after I do my pictures and my update with John, I'm gonna sit down and drink some water before I get on my cardio. It's gonna take me a few minutes to send all the stuff out to John. I'll jump on cardio. And then when I'm done, I'll get to meal one and show you guys what meal one looks like. All right, update's done with John. I'm on my treadmill, getting a little cardio in. I do 30 minutes, 30 minutes. We're going up to 10% incline and we got 3 mile an hour. Watching little leg day videos on the old YouTubes. A little motivation for later. We got legs in a little bit. And we can get this cardio done and then get that first meal in. All right, time for some breakfast. Just got done with my cardio, got 30 minutes in. So we got 6 ounces of chicken or ground turkey and just some greens. So that's it, no carbs for meal one. So we're gonna hook up meal one using ground turkey and some other turkey meat that I have, some turkey tenderloin, because I'm out of ground, so I have to mix it up a little bit. So I had 4 ounces of ground turkey. I'm putting another 2 ounces of some turkey tenderloin in there. And 6.0 on the money. So I'm gonna chop up a little bit of this, make sure it's nice and fine. It's a lot better to digest. 3.8 grams of ground turkey. It's 99%. And then I have the rest in some turkey tenderloin. And get it all chopped up. Nice and fine. It goes better. It goes down a little bit better if it's all chopped up. You don't have to chew on it so much, and a little better, get quicker digestion out of it because it's already started to process a little bit. It's ground up. Usually have all this set up for myself at night, but on the weekends, I like to make it everything, just make it in the morning. There we go, 6.0. And then for my greens, I'm just gonna go with some baby spinach, organic spinach. I'll chop it up nice and fine as well. All right, so that's it right there. 75 grams of baby spinach, organic spinach, and the turkey underneath. Throw it in the microwave. You're gonna cook it for, let's go about 50 seconds. Make it nice and warm, get that meat heated up. And then I'll break down my supplements, show you real quick what I take in the morning. All right, once it's heated up a little bit, I'm throwing about a spoonful, not even really a spoonful, about a half a spoon of pickled jalapenos. Give it a little spice. And then I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of the Flavor Gang Smoke and Poppy. This is my breakfast go-to. So measure out all your stuff. If you're this close to prep, you should be measuring just about everything. So we're gonna go 2 tablespoons. And that is an extra 20 calories. The thing about calories is if you are keeping track of them and your coach knows that is part of it and you keeps on bringing your diet down, but you kept that 20 calories in, you're still dropping your calories down, but you're able to keep your food tasting a little bit better. There's no way these days that you should have food that just tastes horrible. There's too much good stuff out there. There's better ways to track. I've been kind of doing this for about 30 years, and stuff back in the late 80s, early 90s, everything was so dry and so plain. It's so much better nowadays. Everybody has so many more options, and everything makes, tastes a whole lot better these days. So we're gonna break down these supplements real quick and then get to eating this. All right, so breaking it down a little bit. I'm out of fish oil, waiting for it to come in. It should be in today. Ran out yesterday. Hopefully it'll be here today. So ordering online, I get the better stuff. Using Alaskan pollock. It's from, I think it's Supplement Research. Using some ALA. I use one of those in the morning. Using the Tacoma Super Bio, one in the morning. And then some Pantethine once in the morning. And then bottom row, I got Pro Subs Complete Health. I do 6 of these in the morning, 6 in the evening. And then for Pro Subs doing my prostate health. So I'll do 3 of these in the morning and then 3 in the evening. And then a vitamin C. And that is it. And I'll break it down even further and get some of my other nutrients from Animal Pack. I'll do a scoop of this, or 2 scoops of this. It's 2 scoops per serving. And get that down with my breakfast. All right, so 14 days out. Energy's pretty good. Get tired about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, probably when I'm most tired. But most of the time, I get in the gym and I still kill it. That's where the majority of my energy is focused at. So talk about weekends versus work days. So work days, I have all my meals prepped the night before. And then it's so easy to get up, just do your cardio. Everything's ready. I can get to work, quick. I have to be at work within about an hour and a half of when I wake up. So I get 15 or 30 minutes of cardio in. It takes me about 15 minutes to eat. And then I can get ready, get out the door, and be to work. So weekends, I do relax a little bit, try to sleep a little bit more. That recovery is really important. And your pre-workout meal is always your pre-workout meal. So if I'm training at 4:30 at night on the weekdays, and I decide to train, which is pretty typical, about 10:30 on weekends, depending on how my schedule falls for my training cycle, my pre-workout meal is always my pre-workout meal. My post-workout meal is always my post-workout meal. So that means my breakfast is always my same meal. And then I'll just rearrange that meal number 3, and meal number 2 and meal number 3 around. Those will become my pre-workout meal and my post-workout meal, and then I'll just push those other ones to the rear a little bit. But everything gets in, and just remember, you should never be changing your pre and post-workout. They should be exactly the same every time. We're gonna get this down. Go get ready to go to the gym. The Next part will be getting those pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, and I'll also show you what I'm doing for my pre-workout shake, my energy drink, my NO booster, my pump product, and then I'll also show you my intra-workout, and then we'll be set up to go to the gym and hit them legs. All right, so I got all showered up. Just got my update back from John, so my life just got a little bit funner. He pulled out my carbs from my post-workout meal and bumped up 150 grams of vegetables with it. So we're gonna do 7 ounces of chicken breast, and we're gonna do 150 grams of mix between spinach and green beans. So what I like to do is take my chicken breast and put them in these silicone bags, and then I will add my seasoning to it to marinate it. So I'm using the Flavor Gang's takeout sauce, and I will pump a few pumps in here and let it soak on there for a little while, and you know, put that good flavor to it. So we'll show you that here in a few minutes, and along with my pre-workout meal, which I'll set up here in a second. All right, this is what it looks like. This is the takeout sauce from Flavor Gang inside the silicone bags. I got 3 of these in here. They are about 7 to 8 ounce chicken breasts. When they cook down, they're pretty close to that 7 ounces. We'll measure everything out though. And I'm gonna throw these in the refrigerator, and I'll get my other set up to start cooking here shortly. All right, so I got my air fryer all set up. Spray that grill down. Gonna pull one of my marinated chicken breasts out and lay it out. And I will put it on bake. And bake it for at 375. And we'll go 13 minutes. And then that'll get started. When I get done with it, I'll butterfly it, open it back up, and then I'll air fry it for about another 5 minutes. Makes it nice and crispy. It's like you got fried chicken. All right, threw some olive oil, pan spray in a pan. I'll throw just a handful of green beans in there and get them started. I like to cover them up, help cook them a little bit quicker. And just like to use these little clips right here to close back up your vegetables. Helps them stay fresh. And then however much green beans that's going to be, I'll just make up the difference with the spinach so that we have that 150 grams. And I'm about to set up my cream of rice meal next. That'll be my pre-workout. All right, let's talk about cream of rice. All right, so today I'm gonna go with some Pride Foods rice and grinds. I get 52 grams in weight. It comes out to, I got 40 grams of carbs. $52 grams. And I like to do 3 times the amount of water in that, so I'll just go about 150 grams of water. So triple the amount of weight in water. Just want 160, 158, 159. So I need to stir this up. And it'll go in the microwave. We'll do 1.5 minutes first. And stir it up, make sure it's not clumpy or nothing. throw it in a microwave, no lid, a minute and a half, and we'll get back to it here in a second. Show you guys. All right, after a minute and a half, this is what we got. Still a little soupy. Mix it up. And this is where you need to start being really careful with your cream of rice. Not to put it on back on for too many seconds, because it will get super thick and it'll be clumpy. So we're gonna do another 20 seconds here after we stir it up. So I got my green beans going. Turn that down a little bit. Cream of rice is probably my second favorite meal. The first being my evening meal. So you guys are gonna enjoy that tonight, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's my dessert meal. So that's another 20 seconds. And I think I'm gonna go with that. Looks pretty good. It's about the consistency I like. And then we'll let that cool down, because you don't want to put your protein powder in a hot bowl of cream of rice, because it makes it really clumpy, almost like a dry, powdery, chalky flavor to it. So we'll let this cool off, and we'll go stick it in the freezer for a few minutes. And once that's cooled off, we'll add that protein powder to it. And I'll show you my little secret to making this taste even better. All right, that piece of chicken is done in the air fryer. And that is what we got. Nice crispy piece of chicken. About to cut it up and throw it on top of my vegetables, and that'll be my post-workout meal. And then I'll go through my supplementation for my pre and my intra workout drinks. All right, we're gonna set up the pre and intra workout drinks. We'll start out with the pre. Right now, I am using two different products. I am trying Like a Pro Subs outsized, non-stem pre-workout, really good. And I'm also trying Librata's Pro Series pump. We're gonna go with this today. I'm a big green apple fan, so we're gonna go with one big scoop of Librata's pump. And I always throw in 1 teaspoon of creatine, which is about 5 more grams. And with that, I will also, since it's a non-stem with Librata's Pump Pro series stuff, I'm going to add in 200 milligrams of caffeine. That'll be going down with the intra workout. Probably first sip of the intra. Get it started about 30-40 minutes early. That way it stays with you, because your caffeine will stick with you probably about 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt. I'll grab some salt and I will throw in a 1/4 teaspoon here. There will also be going a 1/2 teaspoon in to that cream of rice. So cream of rice will get a little bit of salt as well. So that's that. We'll add the water into that, and we will drink this on the way to the gym. It takes about 35 minutes, and I'll sip this the entire time. If you want to get your pre-workout in, starting a little early so that it has time to absorb. You guys that are slamming down the powder and just washing it down, you're not getting the full benefits right away. So that's going to take a little while to get in your system, and you're probably catching it in halfway to the end of your workout. This right here guarantees that if you drink it about 30 start sipping on about 30 minutes before your workout, that it's hitting you when you start your workout. All right, next we are gonna go with a scoop of IFBB PRO Glycotrix. This is gonna be my intra. I'll go a full scoop of this. I'm gonna mix all this up a little bit, make sure everything is mixed in good. So this will give me 25 grams of cyclic dextrin. So I will add in 5 more grams of True Nutrition cyclic dextrin. And this will be weighed out. So John has me take in 30 grams of dextrin intra-workout. So with the 25 grams, I figured out I needed another 4 in weight to give me that 5 grams. And this is always touchy because the scale doesn't like to pick up that 4 grams really quick. So there's 3. My scale just zeroed out. So we'll add a little bit more, getting that 5 grams. Gotta love those scales. And then we'll add in, with the Glycotrix, there is a full spectrum of EAA, BCAA in here already. John has me do about 1.5 servings, so I'm gonna use this plus a full scoop of my BCA EAAs from IFBB PRO. I'm using sour gummy candy for this one. And this one is melon berry. So you get kind of a sour gummy melon flavor. It's pretty decent. So we'll go a full scoop, get some EAAs, which are more important than your BCAAs. You gotta have both. I will also add in another teaspoon of salt, or a 1/4 teaspoon, not a teaspoon, that would be horrible. And that is it for my intra workout. So we have BCA, EAAs, we have our cyclic dextrin in here for our carb source. We got hydration in here with our salt. And then intra workout or pre-workout, we have our creatine, our Labrada Pro Series pump, and a little bit of salt for hydration as well, help you with those pumps. So that's it. Next, we're gonna work on finishing up my pre-workout meal, and it is 9:15. So in about 15-20 minutes, we're gonna start eating. That would give me about a half hour to get ready to go to the gym, and then a half-hour drive would give me about an hour after I eat my meal, that I can start training and get ready to hit leg day. So I'll show you this real quick. We're gonna do the pre-workout meal, adding in the protein powder. All right, this is the last part of the pre-workout meal. Gonna add in some IFBB PRO whey isolate. This is the triple chocolate. This stuff is amazing. So it tastes like a really thick, like chocolate pudding. So we're gonna add in 60 grams of weight. If you go too much, gotta scoop it back out. There you go. There we go, 60 grams. And then I will add in half a teaspoon of salt, using that pink salt. And then just start mixing it up. It makes a good chocolate, strawberry, banana cream of rice. This is gonna be that finished product right here. You guys can see, you just got to stir it up. It's really clumpy at the beginning. Once everything mixes up really well, it gets really creamy. This is an amazing meal to have, folks. I cannot wait to eat this in the off season and get a bigger proportion size than this. This is just a little bit of carbs for some fuel for the workout. We are in crunch time, so last 2 weeks, no time to let off. We're gonna keep pushing until we are absolutely shredded. So next up will be headed to the gym. I'm gonna eat this meal real quick. It is 9:25, so we're gonna be out of here in the next 30 minutes. And then we will get on the road, headed to the gym, and get ready to hit that leg day. Wife's fixing herself her pre-workout meal. What are you having, dear?
Scrambled eggs, first meal.
How many?
10.
Man, that's off-season weight right there. That's what I'm needing.
And a little egg white.
So you have 2 whole eggs?
Yes, dear.
And some egg whites.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I'm going to put some vegetables on them and some salt and pepper.
And what else you got there?
Small pasta sauce.
Who bought that for you?
Oh, you did.
Oh, that's right.
You found it.
She loves some taco sauce. We got some Old El Paso. Hey, you guys, that's your next little thing here. 5 calories, folks. Too easy. Make your food taste great.
Tastes great.
All right, we're gonna down this. She's gonna down this meal. I already got my meal down, and it is about time to get out the door. So we will see y'all in a few minutes. Heading to the gym. All right, we are on our way. It is Saturday. It's leg day, quad day. It's our push lower day. So emphasis on quads. We have a separate hamstring day. And this may be, I believe, the last quad focus day before the show. Next Thursday being hamstrings, and I'll talk to John to see if he wants to possibly do a quad and hamstring day that day, or just run the cycle, the training cycle the way it's set up and just roll into the show as usual. But I got my pre-workout. Like I said, you guys need to sip this on the way to the gym. Don't do your power shots at the gym with the powder and slam that powder right before. I used to do it. Everybody does it.
Makes it a fun day sometimes.
I guess it's the cool thing to do, but realistically, you're not getting the full benefits of this lasting and hitting you good enough at the beginning of the training session to last a whole workout. You're just getting it possibly around halfway through to the end, and then you're just wasting it because you're finished with your workout and you still have all this in your system. So drink this slowly, sip it on the way to the gym. I got about a 30-35 minute ride, and I'll slowly drink this all the way to the gym.
I don't have my gum. That's my pre-workout.
So about to throw some jams on, get that mind ready for leg day. Leg day is always the fun day of the week. Probably the most taxing on your system. One of the bigger body parts. It's half your body. So got to get that mind focused and be ready to lift some heavy weight. Get warmed up really good, and then get busy. You ready?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're ready.
Ready.
All right, we'll see y'all at the gym. Get ready for them legs.
Now we're gonna go in here and have a good workout. He's gonna have a hard workout, but fun. I'm gonna have a easy, good workout. Top guys, gym to the workout. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. And his workout partner, he's ready too. About to be some top ends action for some legs up in here.